It's True Love, and the topic for discussion today is how to tell they're seeing multiple people. I was listening to this female named Ashley chat, and she had so many wise things to say. Her deliverance uh it's very direct, which I love direct speaking people. I just take away some of the profanity somewhat, but she doesn't use that much of that. So, but everything that she is saying is so on point. And when I hear someone speak with such wisdom and such smarts, it's something that I'd like to share with my tubies here. There's one thing she says, like when somebody is doing the push and pull or running hot and cold, a lot of times that means that they're seeing multiple people. Now, I recall when I was with my ex, I did the hot and cold, the push and pull, and it wasn't that I was seeing other people or that I was cheating. It was because this person didn't make me feel safe. I didn't feel secure with this person. And I'm not an insecure woman, not at all. I have one of the healthiest self esteems a person will ever meet. At the same time, anytime I'm dealing with a dude who has a wandering eye, that's like red light for me. That's like the yellow light, yield, stop, pause, stand back, Sheila, take a second look at this dude, what have you, you know? And if I would have followed my intuition, as we all know, if we would have followed our intuition, we wouldn't have found ourselves in situations that we were in. One thing I cannot tolerate is being disrespected. And I know that men, especially men, they can understand and identify where I'm coming from. Because no man, that's very important to men when it comes to respect. And I'm not going to have nobody disrespecting me. We're out in the street, we go out to dinner, we can't go anywhere without you disrespecting me by constantly looking and lusting after other females. Now, I'm not a person who's petty. I'm far from being petty because I know that we all look. I mean, there's times when I'll look at a nice looking guy and nice looking women, and I'm not gay, you know. And I look at nice looking women and I look at nice looking dudes as in a glance. I would take a glance, a brief look. I don't sit up there and get stuck or try to sneak, hiding behind glasses and all of this sneaky, underhanded stuff. I don't do things like that. So that's why I used to run hot and cold. Sometime I would be, it seemed like all in, and then I would pull back because they did something that made me feel unsafe. So I said, okay, hold up, because I'm a very practical and a sensible lady. And I'm not trying to dive into something without checking to see if there's water in the pool. Because you have some people who are very impulsive. My ex was also like that too, very impulsive. How are you going to jump into a pool before you check to see if there's water in it? You know, I'm a Capricorn, like very practical, very sensible, and very, very ambitious and very hardworking. And I also am very cautious, very cautious. But anyway, let's listen in to Ashley because she's made a lot of good points here.
Everybody clear? Any of y'all that got all these great suggestions on what I should be doing, leave me alone. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. My story is already written. I'm tired of hearing y'all say, get on Clubhouse and all of that shit. Listen, I don't go to the club unless I'm paid, and I'm not going to Clubhouse unless I can make me some money. I'm already on here, and I eat off of this, but I don't got time. Listen, just spare me. You do it. You do it. Take what I say, go repeat it on there, and tell me how it turns out. I don't have time for that. Y'all clear on these disclaimers? Everybody good? Bothered by my appearance? My voice because it's deep and make you feel some type of way? You don't like that I ain't gonna get on here and say fuck these niggas? Cool. All right, so we on the same page. Now listen, I want to share this with y'all, right? And it's coming from a loving space, so just hear me out. I really am a nice person. Like those of y'all that's been doing one-on-ones with me, y'all know when you talk to me in person, I'm cooler than a fan. Like I'm chill, like I'm, be a vibe, right? Cool. All right. It's a lot of y'all that your parents told you that it is okay to be in a selfish season and work on you. It is okay to identify things within you that are flaws or things that you need to fix or work on and make stronger. And it is okay to go through life while other people around you are in relationships doing things different than you. It is okay for you to do something different than what they are doing. Let me break it down so you guys understand. For those of you guys that your homegirl might be getting married or this girl might be over here going through what she going through with her nigga, it is all right for you to still be okay with them and be in a season of your life where you just working on you. Bro, it's okay for your homies to be, doing they lady and getting money, and you don't got to go try to shack up with a bitch based on what you're seeing. I said that to say this. A lot of y'all, based on my cheated on live last night, part 1, y'all started inboxing me. I did a few one-on-ones. I even did a couple this morning. And what I'm learning is a lot of y'all ignore signs and then y'all pretend to be victims later on. But it's because you don't know it's okay to not conform to something that goes against your gut feeling. So I'm going to help y'all on this live. And I need y'all to pay attention. Like, pay attention. Y'all listening? Okay, cool. When y'all be talking to people, right? And you be dating people and shit, you already know, you haven't done the work on self. That's the majority of us, right? You ain't sat down and really dug into what you want out of life, what you want to have going on for you. You haven't did that yet. Cool. Gotcha, right? You be out here dating, right? And a person give you a certain vibe up front, right? A lot of times you be not ignore the signs. You went against, what you knew should have been a slower process or whatever, right? And you dealing with a person. When them people give you low vibrations, high vibrations, low vibrations, high vibrations, meaning like they be like loving one day, standoffish the next. All in their feelings with you one day, barely want to talk to your ass the next. Cool with you this week. Next week, they ain't even answering the phone. Come back around and act like they don't know what you're talking about when you bring up, like, nigga, I can tell, like, shit ain't consistent. Like, ho, you was texting me back right away last week, but not this week, you acting weird. Like, if them people don't got no actual life situation going on, they dealing with multiple people. Yep. Just breathe for a second and let that shit settle in. They're dealing with more than just you. I'm going to break it down further, but I need y'all to be real with y'allself about this, right? Be real with y'allself. Motherfucker be talking to you on Monday, everything be all good because they be caught up in their feelings about you. Couple days later, they talking to their ex and they feelings about them. You text them some shit and they annoyed because they feelings is over here. It's typical shit when somebody is dealing with multiple people. It is normal when you're out here dating for people to be weighing out their options with multiple people. When y'all meet people and they be done just got out of a relationship with somebody else, that is a red flag or a sign that your ass don't need to jump in with them right away. If you don't allow a person some time to process and heal and overcome the relationship or the situation they just got up out of, you're going to be in a situation where they're going to be dealing with you and they're going to be dealing with the other person. And you're going to get a shared energy that is low vibration sometimes and high vibration sometimes. Positive energy sometimes and negative energy sometimes. On Monday, they might fuck with you. On Wednesday, they might be fucking with her and don't give a damn about you. And on Friday, they'll come back around and make up with your ass and make you think you're crazy for what you seen. And then come back Monday, they back over there with her. They might have had a good weekend with you this weekend. They love your ass on Monday. Catch up with her on Wednesday. They don't like your motherfucking ass no more. Same goes for females. We'll be all in our feelings one day about your ass nigga. Next thing you know, we talking back to our ex. We in our feelings about him. We barely text your ass back. We don't want your $40 or your text messages because baby daddy just came through and bust a bitch down, paid the light bill or took us on a date or took us and the kids out to eat. Like, be real with yourselves about what the fuck going on. Be honest with yourself. That way, if you're going to move forward with the shit, you moving forward knowing I'm dealing with a nigga or a bitch that's dealing with more than just me. You don't got to ask them. Don't do that dumb shit I told y'all be doing last night on my Cheated On Live Part 1. Don't do that shit. Don't make yourself, based on your feelings, create some sort of false commitment or go ask a nigga for a lot about a commitment you know ain't finna be no real commitment. Meaning, y'all be knowing that what I'm saying is going on. You know that sometimes a motherfucker act like they love me to death, and then sometimes they act like they don't want to be bothered with me at all. I can't really put my finger on it. I asked them, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like she said, like I explained to you, one minute they act like they want to be bothered, next minute they don't want to be bothered. I was like that, like I said, with a lot of my exes. You know what I'm saying? It's because, like I said, if you don't make me feel safe, then I'm gonna have to back up. Just like if somebody asks me for something, I'll say, instead of me giving you an answer immediately, I will say, let me sleep on it, let me pray about it. I'll get back to you tomorrow, or I'll get back to you before the week is up. Because I like to take my time and I like to make wise decisions. Because one thing about me, Sheila True Love, is if I say I'm going to do something, you could bet your rent money that I'm going to do it. So I don't like to agree to do something and then don't come through. And I don't like anyone who's trying to rush me into making a decision, because that's another yellow light, red light. When you're trying to get me to answer, or give you a decision, and you're trying to do it too fast, you're trying to rush. No. Like I said, let me get back to you on that, because I like to sleep on it and I like to pray about it. And you'll hear from me tomorrow, or you'll hear from me before the week is up. And I'm not a person who have mood swings and, uh, you know, I'm feeling this way this week. I'm not that type of person. I am very consistent. And I assure you, if my mood or my feelings have changed, you could bet your last dollar it's because of something you did to me. It's something you did. So, like I say, it's really important to have communication, because without communication, you have there's no reason to continue. You know, in any relationship, whether it's friendship, a partnership. I don't like to say husband. I always say partner, because I believe that you're supposed to be partners. But in any relationship, your foundation should always be respect, trust, and communication. And all of that, it should always, your foundation should always be God in Christ. God in Christ. And then comes that trust. And then comes respect. Because without respect, there's no love. Now, without trust, honey, there is no reason to continue. And I didn't. I when that I could no longer trust a person. Like I told you, when somebody cheat on Sheila True Love, I'm done with you. I am so done with you. Or if somebody shows me that they don't have loyalty and integrity, I'm done with you. You don't have to beat me over my head 1,000 times for me to get the message. When you show me you don't value me, poof, like magic, I'm gone. I'm not going to have nobody treating me badly. I'm just not going to do it.
No, they can't give me no real logical answer. Remember, a person that's being practical is being real. If some shit can make sense and y'all can get you can go somewhere. You don't got no understanding, and you want to turn around and ask a bitch questions or about a commitment that you know a bitch is not willing to give you based on how they moving. How you feel it and what's really going on be two different things. I had to tell somebody this on a one-on-one this morning. Write shit down if you don't understand this. How you feel about someone based on y'all little memories y'all created. Girl, you took it to the room and bust you down a few times. Y'all went on a few trips. Girl, child, like you let that nigga over there, you got him feeling some type of way. Dude, she let you come over there, you be around the kids. You thinking you the only one. And then later on, she be acting standoffish or funny. Because now her baby daddy come around. You call her phone. She acting a certain way on the phone calls and shit. She with multiple people. How you feel about her based on what y'all was doing, those are your feelings. Put those right here. What's actually going on, put that over here. Your decisions need to be based on what's actually going on. You can feel. I'm not telling you not to be a real person. You gonna, feel some type of way. Your energy may be up and down based on how they doing you, but it is a choice to be involved with this shit. Y'all understand what?
Yeah, she's right when it comes to feelings. You have to put feelings on one side, and you have to put what's really going on the other side. The reality, because there's a difference between what you feel and what is real. Because feelings are not facts. Okay. Now, your intuition is based on what you feel in your heart, and when your mind and your heart is in unison or in agreement, that's your intuition telling you. Your heart is telling you, oh man, I can feel it in my heart that this clown is whatever. Something's not right. See, that's feelings. And we know that usually what you feel, there's a difference between what you feel and what is real. But when you have your feeling, your heart, and your mind, your logic, you sit up here saying, no, something ain't right because I'm looking at the way his behavior is. I'm looking at the way he behaves when I ask him certain questions. So that's my logic that has kicked in. So when your mind and your heart is in agreement, that's intuition, which I call that's Jesus Christ talking to you. That's Jesus Christ trying to warn you and trying to spare you and save you from having a broken heart. So when your intuition tells you to do something, sweetheart, do it. Follow it. That's right. When your mind and your heart is in agreement, do it.
Let me explain. This is why I said what I said in the beginning of the live. It is okay to be alone and work on you. It is okay to have boundaries and say that I don't want to deal with this type of shit. It is okay to be in a selfish season where I'm not trying to have no boyfriend or girlfriend right now. I'm actually trying to work on me so that I am well put together emotionally with my basics, with where I'm going. That way, when I get in situations like this, I can separate his feelings and here's real life shit that I need to know and deal with and make decisions based on. Y'all understand this? Somebody tell me they get it before I move on.
I get it, girl. I hear you, girl.
Hello? Y'all get it?
I get it, girl. Yes. I hear you, lady.
Somebody say, bitch, I get it. Okay, good.
Yeah, okay.
Sexy underscore Matt underscore 46 say, I truly understand 100, 100. Cool. Now, let me say this to y'all. A lot of y'all don't understand when you meet people that are successful, they have things going on. They usually have stuff called a schedule. They usually have something called a planner. They usually have something called plans. They usually have things.
Now, this is one of the things that she's talking about that I loved her for this. I loved her. People who have a busy life, they usually have a schedule. I raised my children. I got everything. A schedule helps you to get everything done. I have a schedule right on my wall, even as we speak, because I have a routine that I follow. My life is full. Like for me to spend time with people, I actually have to check my calendar. I'm serious. I have to check my schedule because I have things that I do. Like sometimes I have to rearrange my schedule because I have some of my clients that call me, so I have to make an appointment to talk to my clients. Or there's certain times when I have a lot of emails blowing up because as you know I'm an advice coach and I have emails, so I have to schedule time for that also. But anytime a person, is about something, they have a schedule. They have a calendar. They have appointments. They have things that they have to do. So somebody want to just pop up and come around any old time? No, honey, you can't do that. Not with Sheila True Love, you can't. We're gonna have to make arrangements. Because when I say my plate is usually full, it's usually full. But I make sure that I always have time for my family. Family is priority to me. And I make sure I keep enough energy. So if my son or my daughter gets into a jam, grandkids, whatever, son-in-law, brother, yeah, I have to have energy for them. And if my friends are in a jam or what have you, a lot of times I will have to drop certain things on my schedule just so I can sit and talk with them, do video chat, laugh with them, cry with them. We do dinner because a lot of times people are in another part of the world where I'm not, but we'll schedule a dinner. We always meet at the Zoom Cafe. I call it the Zoom Cafe because we'll do a dinner. Let's say 7 o'clock. That's always my dinner times. 7 o'clock on Zoom. We're doing the talk. We laugh. We cry. We watch movies together. We do all that together, and that's how I do. But when I say that I'm busy and my plate is full, I'm not lying. People think just because you're single or you're flying solo that you have nothing but empty time. No, no, I have a routine, sweetheart, because that's the only way to be successful for me.
Going on in their life, some sort of agenda. Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? A lot of y'all that find yourselves in situations like what I described over and over again, and you end up being hurt or feeling like some sort of victim to these type of circumstances or these type of people, you don't have enough going on for yourself. The issue is, as soon as a bitch call you, as soon as a bitch text you, as soon as a bitch say come here, as soon as a bitch say pull up, you're there because you don't got nothing else going on. You don't have no schedule or no motherfucking Palm Pilot or no goddamn agenda or no plans or no goals for yourself. You're easily accessible. You don't have things going on in life that actually matter to you, that are in a fence to where they are important to me. Y'all don't know about being an onion. You don't have no boundaries. Like there's no layers to peel you back. So these people start dealing with y'all. They dealing with somebody else too. You let them fuck. They come over your house. They can see the bottom of your underwear drawer. Bitch sit on the same toilet you sit on. Motherfucker in the same kitchen you eat out of. They around your kids. They know where you work. They know how much money you make. They know everything about you like an open fucking book. You've been read from front to back, from back to front. And then you wonder why the person ain't impressed. You've given them the best parts of you too fast. And then you don't have anything else going on to where there are no layers of you. This is it. This is why a lot of you females get annoying to niggas after a while. He don't even got to have much going on. But you don't got much going on neither, bitch. Get your goal book. Get your planner. It's 2021. Start doing some adult shit. Write down some plans for yourself. Adding some things to your life to where when someone calls you, you don't just jump at they every beck and call. It's called having substance to yourself, bitch. Your mama didn't teach you this. Some help you learn this shit on you. Like Derek Grace say, unlearn and relearn. Unlearn that shit you was brought up on because it didn't get you anywhere. Like it didn't get you very far. All you is an adult that you feel like you grown based on your age, but you unable to manage your emotions. You don't make no investment. You don't really take your life serious when it comes to decisions you make. And every nigga that you let run up in you, you take them serious and try to treat them the same. And that's not how this shit works. You won't be real with yourself about what's going on based on feelings. You don't know how to compartmentalize situations. Everything run together so you feel like your life is a mess. But really, you just don't know how to separate situations in order to manage them. Stuff that go on at work, you bring it home. You go to work with the attitude from home, from the nigga that you swear made you a commitment but cheated on you when you really didn't. You just was a dumb bitch that made up a commitment in your mind. You niggas be the same way. You go around and take hoes serious that you shouldn't take serious. You have babies with them, then you want us to feel sad because the whole using the child as a pawn to control your ass. You never had nothing grown going on as a man besides that dick. It's big, it's good. Yeah, she was calling you daddy, but you ain't even a daddy to your own goddamn kids, nigga. This is why you lost right now. So you parent based on trying to make your baby mama believe you a better man, but that's not what parenting is about. It don't matter what the fuck she think about you. It matter what the children think about you. You don't got no investments going on. All you know is to keep some money in a shoebox at your mama house and buy Cuban links and cars and shit. You don't got no real understanding for the price of gold, so the jewelry you bought don't even matter anyway because you don't know what you got. You don't know about Forex. You want to try to invest in stocks. You ain't trying to buy no property. You ain't trying to start no company. All you want to do is base your everyday decisions on getting some pussy. But real niggas, grown men understand the more successful you are, the pussy just comes to you.
And there you have it, folks. Ashley Chats. I love her. I love her. Take the profanity away. Her deliverance was awesome because that's the way I like people to talk to me. I'm a straight shooter, and I like people who are straight shooters. Some people they would feel like, oh my God, she's too offensive. Oh my goodness, she's too harsh. She don't know how to talk to people. Oh no, her delivery. No, I like that because it's down to earth. There's no room for you to be confused at all. Shouldn't leave any room for you to be confused and not to understand the point she's making. That's called a straight shooter. I love that. I love it. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. She made so many excellent, valid points. And like I said, my channel is a current event channel. It lets you know how people are feeling currently and what's going on out in the world currently. It's a current events channel along with the information channel. And that's what this channel is about. Please feel free to check out my ministry channel, which is True Love Ministries. I'm really working on getting that up and running because it needs a lot of work. It needs some work. At the same time, it's like I said, I can help anyone grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's the gift that God gave me, and that's what I that's what I do. What can I tell you? Anyway, Sheila True Love, truly loving you. Until next time, goodbye for now.